Okay, let's just.
This might be my spiciest take yet. Call me bitter, call me jealous, call me whatever you want. It's all interaction. But I find so much satisfaction when giant accounts that are so harmful and push excessive, extreme weight loss, promote fear tactics surrounding fatness, and then I check up on them, and they're gaining the weight back. It just feels like sweet, sweet karma.
Yeah, this is pathetic. You know, it really says a lot about a person when they take pleasure out of seeing other
You were
people.
never obese though? No, I was. I was obese. Yeah. No, there was definitely a point in time when I was definitely obese.
Struggle with their health, in this case weight. That is the sign of a very happy individual that truly loves themselves. You know, totally not projecting and spreading hate for no other reason than to feel better about yourself. She also says something about these big awful TikTok accounts promoting fear tactics surrounding fatness, and I genuinely wonder what she means by fear tactics. Are fear tactics in her eyes just a person talking about health risks associated with being overweight? Anything that even hints at obesity being bad is probably a fear tactic. But yeah, this right here just sets a precedent to this girl's entire catalog of diarrhea over on TikTok. Her account is dedicated to essentially rambling about her weight and hating on anything and anyone related to weight loss.
Back. It just feels like sweet, sweet karma. Like you spend your entire career every day promoting anti-fatness, promoting just fear of fatness, and yet
If you're fat, it's your fault. Yeah, totally, dude. 100%. Totally. Yeah, that's how that works, bro. For sure. Like, genetics play no factor into it. Your material conditions play no factor into it. If you're born into a fucking fat family or a poor family that does not make good educational choices, that also it did not luck out. Totally. Totally, bro. Yeah. Just like when you're poor. Imagine being born into a poor family. Couldn't be me, bro. Just diet, bro. It's like literally the government works entirely against you. It's not an accident that we have one of the fattest fucking populations on the planet. And you're out here just straight up being like, dude, it's just your fault. Yeah, totally. Totally. Like, I obviously hate people like this too. Don't get me wrong. Like people who are just like, oh my God, like, don't tell people to lose weight. Like that's fat phobia or whatever the fuck. I get annoyed by that too. Because like, no, that's ridiculous. Okay. But also the other side of that is just like, lol, it's just completely fucking it's completely your fault. And it's ridiculous. It's not. It's not completely your fault. Also, cheering that people who lost weight are gaining it back, that's really fucked up.
yet you still cannot escape it. You go to the gym. You limit yourself so much. You go to the gym like 4 times a day. Your whole personality is being thin.
And your whole personality is being fat. I'm not even shitting you. That's the topic for just about every video on this account. And God forbid someone goes to the gym for a workout or to improve their health. I guess I've been a fat phobic asshole this whole time. Honestly, I didn't know I was promoting anti-fatness and fear of fatness by lifting weights or going for a jog. I guess I'm just gonna have to stop immediately. And if anyone else...
This is also pretty funny because like anonymous accounts that fucking won't show their faces and shit like this. Like, I don't know. Are you healthy? Damp critical? Like, are you? Are you actually fucking working out all the time? Or does it make you feel better when you like shit on someone who's fatter than you? Okay. And that makes you kind of feel like you're doing the classic conservative thing where it's like, yeah, brother, I know my neighbor who just died of COVID was, has the exact same body type as me. We look literally the same from behind, but I'm built differently and I will actually fucking survive COVID. That's why I don't need the vaccine. And it's like the same energy as, I mean, he's not ripping into him too much, and she does deserve to be ripped on. There's just some about like anonymous accounts that do stuff like this though, where, he's got some sussy vibes so far. Okay. A little a little anti-SJW vibes on this.
works out, you should too, because it's offensive. Also, side note, it sounds like she's on the brink of tears talking about this. Like, please go outside, go for a walk, take a shower, do something else other than this.
Your whole personality is being thin, and yet you still cannot do it. And of course they are victims too. There is a part of me that feels bad. But that part that feels bad is overridden by their very real, dangerous, deadly impact on fat people and people at large.
Deadly impact? Is being obese or overweight not already a deadly impact on yourself? I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge, or at least I thought it was, that being overweight is unhealthy. It's as simple as that. It's almost as if that just doesn't register in that useless pile of mush you call a brain. Anyways, this is just the tip of the shit sundae. Her account is full of this garbage.
Fat phobia isn't just a natural consequence of living in the world as a fat person. Fat phobia is learned. Fat phobia is taught. It's not innate.
I mean, yeah, that is 100% true. For the record, fat phobia is learned behavior for sure. Okay, that's true. I mean, literally look throughout culture and look to other countries where it's sometimes even seen as a positive or a class signifier. You know, like gout being a symbol of status. In the early days, that meant you ate delicious fatty liver regularly, like the gourmand, right? So it is learned behavior, okay? And fat phobia itself is not necessarily a healthy attitude to have. It's not. It is actually an unhealthy attitude to have. Because, and I can't stress this enough, fat people know that they're fucking fat. Okay? They live with that every fucking day. Okay? You skinny motherfuckers who've never been fat don't understand that reality where you're just like, oh man, I'm just gonna fucking, I'm just really gonna change people's minds by hurting their feelings about being fat. Okay? It's just like, yeah, fat people know that they're fat, dude. Trust me, they know. Like, they literally live with it every day. Okay, every moment. Shut the fuck up. And also, at least there is zero empirical evidence to show that fat phobia or fat, like shitting on fat people for being fat is ever effective in getting them to lose weight. Actually, it has the opposite effect because you make them more sad and then they start fucking binge eating.
You want to know how fat phobia really came about? It's because when immigrants started coming over from different areas of the world, they tended to be stockier or maybe shorter, just having more plump body types. And the white people in America did not like that.
I love how she just throws these historic claims out there as if it's a
What?
fact without any shred of evidence or sources of any kind. As if we're just supposed to take this random moron's ramblings on TikTok as historic fact. And to counter what she just said, I've never learned about any of that in school. I don't know about you guys, but didn't learn about fat phobia in the history books.
Be stockier or maybe shorter, just having more.
Wait, what the fuck? What was that take, bro? What was that? What the fuck? Wait, fat phobia is like white people didn't like plump. White people didn't like plump immigrants? Like what? Her take, bro, not his. I don't know what the fuck he's talking. His take is whatever, but he's kind of dumb. He didn't understand what learned behavior is. Fat phobia is learned behavior, obviously, like most things are. But the idea that like fat phobia comes from like fucking white supremacy is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that.
More plump body types. And the white people in America did not like that. And so whiteness became synonymous with thinness, vice versa, and thus began just rancid fat phobia. People wanted to be thin, so they didn't.
I took your advice over a year ago about downloading MyFitnessPal, creating a good habit and sticking with it. A diet that works for me. I went from 300 pounds to 235 pounds. Thank you. Fuck yes, dude. There's been a lot of fucking community members that have done this shit, which is awesome. Even though, like, while you guys were doing that, I was getting fat as fuck. Even though now I'm, you know, now I've lost a fuckload of weight and actually was able to put back muscle mass. You know what I mean? And I feel fucking awesome. But I'm happy that a lot of people are able to. I'm happy that a lot of people are able to do that. Like, that's awesome. From 320 to 280 now? Fuck yeah.
Immigrants, because they were fucking racist.
I mean, aren't you a little racist yourself for stereotyping non-white people's bodies? Automatically assuming all white people are thin as well is also racist. I never thought I'd see it go this far. This girl is literally making up history and being racist to try and prove that fat phobia.
To be fair, here's what I will say. Because America is a white supremacist country, most socially learned behavior can still be tied back to white supremacy in some capacity. But that does not mean that it is rooted within white supremacy. So I just want to point that out. I don't want you guys to then fucking turn around and be like, actually you're wrong, because it was like there was white supremacist roots, or not white supremacist roots, but like there was white supremacist influence in fat phobia or some shit, because it's like, you know, yeah, of course there's white supremacist influence in everything, because that's the dominant attitude. So obviously, like, Western beauty standards are going to be inherently you know, white centric. Good thing everybody is fighting against that white supremacist attitude by getting as fat as they possibly can, especially white people. Anti-racist.
Exists. The lack of self-awareness isn't even shocking anymore.
I am going to be that annoying fat bitch. Like, I'm not gonna put things gracefully and pander to thinness. I'm going to make my fatness known, and fatness in general known. Because we are literally silenced and ignored. So yeah, I'm gonna be loud. Yeah, I'm gonna be bitter. Yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of content about fatness and anti-fatness. We've tried being graceful. We've tried being kind and understanding. All that does is exhaust us. I'm gonna yell for all the fat people who can't. I'm gonna yell for the fat people who are ignored. I'm gonna yell for the fat people.
Bro, why does she think, bro, she's like, I'm the MLK of fat people, bro. Oh, come on, dude. What the fuck? Yo! She's straight up out here like, I have a dream that, like, fat people and skinny people can coexist. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. What? She's having a Joker moment, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna scream for the fat people who can't. Like, this, you know what this has? This has the same exact energy as Jamila Jamil being like, fat phobia should be a hate crime. It has the same exact energy, which is like, fat phobia is bad, but like, adding that into the fucking hate crime docket is like psychotic, okay? And I rightfully made fun of that when Jamila Jamil was like advocating for that. Fucking rad libs, dude.
Platforms. But at the same time, all credit goes to black fat women who created this movement. Listen to me, but listen to them too. Listen to them first. Listen to them more. Fat activism would be nothing without them. I am going to be that annoying fat bitch. I am going to be that annoying fat bitch. If you are thin and you post those body positivity photos where you're hunched over and forcing yourself to have rolls, I want you to feel embarrassed. Because that's embarrassing.
Imagine, just imagine if this
I mean, this is no different than any other fucking TikToker, bro. It's just mental illness, love. That's it. That's it. Like, she's just going Joker mode. Simple as, you know? I'm not allowed to fake being fat.
person spent their time working out or finding ways to improve their health instead of making TikToks in her room all day, the world would be a better place, and well, your fucking odds of mortality would be better as well. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel. And
oh my god, this dude just like ripped off everything that Moist Critical did. Okay. I wish there was a way to see like the top TikToks that she made. You know what I mean?
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls have a lower belly pouch. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls really don't give a fuck. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls have a lower belly pouch. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls.
Gorgeous girls don't look for validation on the expense of someone else. Yup. Like, why is she inserting herself here? Okay. I think like liberalism is a fucking brain disease. Straight up. And I think what has ended up happening is like people do this sort of stuff in like rad lib spaces, right? I mean, she's basically saying like, don't fucking insert yourself in the fat people's business, right? Which is just an insane fucking thing. Like, absolutely insane thing to say. What the fuck are you doing?
Really don't give a fuck. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl.
But this is, I mean, this is literally like she's doing like, she's like, huh, how dare you do bodies in spaces, in fat spaces. And it's like, it's not mental illness, it's insecurity. She's unloved, so she needs an outlet. Not all thickums are like this. Doggy, this commentator is trash garbanzo. Like, it's kind of weird that like, I mean, this is an inevitable, let me say something. This is an inevitable consequence of people seeking marginalization rather than like focusing on intersectionality, where obviously like inevitably if you don't have any fucking serious marginalization as like a white woman, you're gonna have to look for something and make something up. Okay? And the thing that you have to make up is in this situation is like the fat acceptance movement. Like being fat is your degree of marginalization. And while yes, there is some marginalization for being fat, for sure. I mean, it's an insane thing to just like make this your entire clout seeking activist movement. She's not white, she's fat. Yeah. Why have lost so much time not calling myself a thickums? Intersectionality is still liberalism? No. I mean, intersectionality that also has its roots in class is not liberal. Hasan is being a little bitch right now. What do you mean? You think I should say that like this person shouldn't say that she's curvy or anything? What the fuck? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy to fucking make it seem like being fat is the same as being black or something. And like, I don't know, like that, you know, that other people are like trying to fucking jump on the body positivity thing body positivity movement while they themselves are not fucking fat. Like, it's crazy. To be honest, she's right. It's cringe watching people with low body fat feign insecurity for compliments. You can't use curvy. That's the C word. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't understand how medical fat phobia kills. Fat liberation is a real fucking movement, you fucking asshole. Would be so obnoxious if you ever had a reasonable fat leftist on, but you're literally riling your chat up against fat people. They are not compassionate enough to separate her from the average fat person. What? Are you the person? Are you this person? What the fuck? Dude.
Like, no one cares. You don't get an award because you watch less TV.
She's upset at this lady for you're fat phobic for actively trying to lose weight. She's upset at this lady for saying like she's trying to lose weight while being fat. She says, one, why are you wanting to lose weight? 99.9% of the reasons are rooted in fat phobia. Why are you posing before and afters and body checking then? Those yell thin equals better. I mean, that's not like this person is fucking crazy. Hey, I'm sorry. It's so good. So fucking good, dude.